One thing I'd like to talk about today is destination mindset and that brain disorder that we all happen to have. It's like you want to set a goal, and once you hit that goal, you're going to have this sense of fulfillment or success or achievement or happiness or joy or whatever. But realistically, the finish line never exists. Like, the finish line, that's not a real thing, because that's what next? You know what I mean? Like, you're going to get that job, then what's next? You're going to actually put in the work. You're actually going to go out there and fucking grind it out and go through the trials and tribulations, become successful with that company? Huh? Or are you just going to bitch about the inequality and the lack of attention or tools that they give you because your unresourceful ass can't get out there and figure it out for yourself? Which is it? You know, like, we're not truthful with ourselves. Nobody is. So, like, what is it? You know what I mean? But mostly the destination brain is a bad thing because people don't want to put in the work. They just want to fucking show up, get paid, don't do shit, don't grind, don't put in any blood, sweat, and tears, literally everybody just wants a participation trophy because everybody grew up with participation trophies. That's just the reality of it. And so people don't want to work for relationships anymore because the world's a fucking buffet with social media. You can go on Tinder, you can go on Grindr, whatever your kicks are, and you can just find anybody. Somebody's willing to do the things you want them to do. You don't got to deal with the bullshit. You can get your nut off and then go about your day all sad and depressed because you don't know what love is, because you have a convoluted idea of what love is, because your parents never loved you right. So how the fuck are you going to love somebody when you don't know how to love yourself? Nobody knew how to love you, not even the parents that had you. So, like, that's our issue right now. That's America's issue. That's the world's issue, is everybody's depressed. And the destination brain's a bad thing because it's always trying to get us to the greener grass on the other side. Sometimes the grass isn't greener on the other side. Sometimes the other side's fucking dirt. You ain't got no grass. So what are you gonna water? You know? Sometimes it's just a patch of weeds and you just gotta fucking start pulling weeds and figure out how to grow some grass. You know, and that's what a lot of people don't understand, is that some people don't get grass, right? Some people get the greenest, luscious grass, but then some people just don't fucking get any grass. And so they have to figure out how to grow their own. And it's 100% possible. It's just you gotta stop being a lazy fucking piece of shit and get out there and do it. That's it. But most people don't want to get out there and do it because it's hot, you're gonna be sweaty. Farmers work really hard. And the people that work the hardest harvest the most fruit, period. Kind of stuff too is that relationships are just difficult, you know, like it's not all peaches and cream. Like, that shit ain't easy, you know. Like, sometimes, like, let me rewind. So back in the day, I used to believe that you'd be able to, like, fall in love with a person that just fit you perfectly. You live with them, everything's cool, like, it's just chill, right? But, like, realistically, if that happened, if it was too easy and you didn't have anything to fight for, you couldn't look back and be like, man, we fucking grinded through that shit, look at us now. You know what I mean? Like, things weren't always perfect, and now look at us. Like, now we have a family, now we have a place to live, now we have, like, investments and shit. Like, we built a life together, and I think that's where love comes from, right? Like, Love isn't the beginning. Love is the fucking end. Love is when you're on your deathbed and, like, who's there? Like, when you're in a fucking coffin, like, who's at the funeral? That's love. You know what I mean? Like, people have it all. Paint this picture of, like, what a Disney movie looks like in our real life. Like, I'm the princess, I'm the prince. What does my life look like when it comes to love? That shit probably ain't gonna happen, I'm telling you. Like, you just gotta deal with that shit now. You gotta rip the band-aid off, because I promise you, you ain't a princess. Your ass working fucking minimum wage or some shit. You know, not you, but I mean, like, the other people listen to this shit, right? But, I mean, you gotta be real with yourself. Like, what are you worth? And what are your standards? Like, what are the goals that you want to reach out to? You just want to fucking set it, knock it out, and get it. And that includes love. Like, you can set a goal to be with the person that you want to be with. You can be stubborn, you can be selfish, you can be all those things, but you gotta find the person that's willing to go through that shit with you. And when you find that person, you gotta hang on to that person, because that person's rare as fuck. Most people don't. If you plant the seeds, the sun is gonna hit the seeds, and you gotta water the seeds. And a mixture of those two bitches, you're gonna have some fucking fruit. And then you're gonna be able to eat forever. because you're going to know how to grow shit. And once you know how to grow shit, it's easy. You don't got to do nothing else. You just put it there. You already did it once. Just replicate it, you know? And then once you figure that out, it's not that difficult anymore. That's the same with mental health. That's the same with finances. That's the same with relationships. That's the same with fucking everything. Stop having destination brain. Figure this shit out. Enjoy life along the way. Pay attention to the moments that mean the most. And harvest some fucking fruit. Let's go.